Hey, welcome back everyone for some more Spyro the Dragon. And now we're headed to the final level in the game, which is Gnasty's Loot. And like Magnus said after you defeated Gnasty Nork, you have to find everything in the Dragon Kingdom in order to come here, so... And I have to say, this is probably my second favorite final level in a Spyro series, behind Dragon's Shores and Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage. Now, the main gimmick of this level is, well, as you can see here, you get a heck of a lot of treasure, but the main thing is that Spyro can only fly as high as you get him. And of course, you can get higher by climbing any steps that you see. Now, this is a combination of a normal level and a flight level. This is the only level like this in the entire game. And of course, the return of the Thieves, and once again they have keys. But they shouldn't be too bad to deal with by now. You should really know how to deal with them by now. Especially if you're able to find everything in the Dragon Kingdom. But yeah, as you can see, we're already over 200 treasure here, approaching 250 treasure. And there's 2,000 treasure overall. Before we came here, we had 12,000, and then after we're done here, we're gonna have 14,000 treasure, meaning that there's 2,000 gems in this stage. Which was kind of alluded at the very beginning of the game, whenever they interviewed the Elder Dragon, and he was like, there's 12,000 gems in the Dragon Kingdom, or is it 14,000? Well, it is 14,000, so it's a little bit of a spoiler there, that for those of you that just played the game for the first time didn't even realize that, but as you can see here, once you get the keys, you open up these locked passages here. And of course you gain even more altitude, that way Spyro can fly higher. As you can see, there's a rocket there, but we're not quite high enough to reach that yet. Of course, the easy way to get this thief is by launching one of those turbine chests at him, but like I said many times before, I didn't even know that that you could do that with a turbine chest, so I kind of did it the hard way, but it really should not be the hard way by now. As you can see, we're over 500 treasure. There was never any more than 500 on a normal stage or a flight stage, so we're already breaking new ground here. You see the exit portal up there. Now we can open up this passage. Now, this can be a little bit irritating, especially if you had trouble with the airplanes and the flight levels and you still don't know how to handle the thieves properly, but what I like to do is actually wait for him to fly by, then go ahead and fly here, and you should be able to catch him on the other side. And like the flight levels, the lower you fly, the faster you go, so do take advantage of this. Once you get close enough, you get the key. Now we can get that rocket there. And we can get this rocket. And naturally, the rockets destroy these strong boxes here. I didn't even realize past me missed that one. And of course it opens up that one. And here's another locked passage. We're getting close to our sky limit here, or should I say our altitude limit. One of the things I really liked about this stage a lot, and right there's the last locked passage in the stage. But the one thing I really like about this stage is the music. I really enjoy it. Of course, be careful when flying over the lava here. Make sure you don't get too close to it, because naturally you get damaged. But as long as you fly low and gain some speed, you should be able to catch this guy. Also helps if you know where the metal bars are there, that way you won't run into them. This can take a little while, but patience is the key here. Don't try to be too hasty here, or else you will eat it in the end. Okay, I think one more pass should do it. Trying to remember what pass me did. Yeah, this is probably the most drawn out part of the level right here. There we go. And now we can open up the final locked passage in this stage. All we gotta do is go through here. And here we go. Now, you're probably wondering, well, that seems kind of weird. Why is there only one yellow gem? Well, you can't reach the exit portal or the rest of the gems here unless you go up there first. But first, let's take this rocket and launch it. Go over here. And then there's another rocket over here. Make sure you set that off. So you could get the gems from that. But yeah, we've reached our altitude limit by now, but you have to make sure you actually go up to that room in order to get there. Of course, there's the exit portal. We don't really want to go there yet. But if you really like collecting gems, this next part is for you. Watch all them fireworks go. Yeah, this is like the ultimate collect-a-thon right here. And by the time this counters, then it should reach 2,000. And that is the final bit of treasure in this entire game. So that is Gnasty's loot. And of course there was a painting of Gnasty Nork right there. On my own time, I usually like to look at it, but for some reason past me didn't here. But a very fun stage. I really enjoy that one.
Spyro the Dragon, you've defeated Gnasty Gnork, collected the dragon eggs, saved all the dragons, and recovered every bit of treasure in the Dragon Kingdom. How do you feel?
I feel fired up, Bob. And I'm happy for the Dragon World, of course. I certainly wouldn't want to spend the rest of my dragon days butting heads with Gnasty Gnork and his weird minions.
What's a minion?
Never mind. You know what they say. For every good battle, you need a good adversary. And I felt that Gnasty, in spite of his misguided nature, was a worthy opponent. Uh-oh. Here we go again.
A bit of a teaser for a sequel there, but naturally there was a sequel to this game, but it didn't turn out quite like that. As a matter of fact, the second game had very little to do with the first game. But to be honest with you, I like the second game just as much as I like this game. The first two are my favorite out of the trilogy. Spyro 3 is fun, but I don't like it quite as much as I do the first two. There are some things I really enjoy about it, and some things I don't really particularly like about it, like the fact that you play as other characters. I appreciate what Insomniac Games was trying to do there, but I just prefer to play as Spyro the entire game. I really don't want to play as anybody else. And especially freaking Sheila the kangaroo. I hate playing as her. She is so awkward to control, even more so than Bentley the Yeti. But, as you can see, here's some more scenes that we didn't see before in these credits here. And this is the true ending, and we saw the true ending there. Like I said, it's a bit of a teaser for a sequel, but yeah, here's the entirety of the game, and, again, I wish I had better quality of this. Maybe in a few years from now, I might revisit this game again, and hopefully I'll figure out how to record PlayStation 1 games by then, but yeah, this is one of my all-time favorite games. It is definitely a game that I played the crap out of when I was younger, so very, very fun. And I don't care how many games Skylanders make, they will never ever be as good as any of the original trilogy games for the PlayStation. And that's not to say that I don't enjoy Skylanders, but I think it's pretty much sacrilege to refer to them as Spyro games, because Spyro has very little to do with the story or the overall picture of the game. You know, he's just more of a peripheral character than anything else. But I may play Skylanders in the future. I don't know. That just depends on what kind of mood I'm in. But yeah, I definitely, if I can figure out how to record PlayStation 1 games, I do want to do Spyros 2 and 3. That is a definite. Again, there's a disclaimer there. Of course, there's Jacques. Which I didn't get a notice for this video, thank God. But that Jacques video that I had before. But anyway, we're returning home. And this is actually home. And apparently past me saved this game, but yeah, according to the Spyro wiki, Spyro is an artisan's dragon, so we get to end this playthrough by looking at the stats here while he's at home. As you can see, all 12 eggs, all 14,000 gems, 80 dragons, and 120% for our efforts, so thank you guys so much for watching this. I hope you guys enjoyed this series, and I'll be seeing you guys again next time.